Well, this is my first talk, and I want to talk a little bit about my experience here in the Abbey. Has been very interesting and very successful experience because I can compare the Abbey with a mind laboratory. It's because you came here and the only thing you need to focus is in your mind. So you don't need to look outside for the new news. You just need to focus in the new news in your own mind. So it's like you don't know what is going to happen, you don't know what is going to ripen. So it's like a roller coaster. And it's like you really need to, yeah, to be very aware about what is going to happen every day. So for this lab or this research to succeed, you need to have the conducive environment. If not, everybody is going to get crazy for sure. So I can. What I want to talk about is this environment and this is the conducive circumstances and atmosphere for us to survive, for all the creatures who live here. And well, what I might discover is that in the first, I will say that freedom is very important because you came here, but you can go if you want. So you don't need to sign anything, you don't need to stay if you don't want. So it's a very personal commitment. Yeah, so I think you have the freedom to decide if you want to do it or not. The second one is trust, because, well, the first thing I discovered with trust is that you trust in me, even you don't know me before, and you allow me to stay 3 months, and I feel very happy, thank you, something. So that's the first, but all of these can be understood in an inner way and outside way. So, because the freedom is also like, in the environment, you have the freedom to step out and say, okay, now I can't do it, so I'm going to take a walk. So the freedom is there always. The trust is also like, in an inner way, is like to discover that everyone and all of us have the same potential to achieve the Buddhahood. No, that's why we are here, I suppose, no, because it's not don't have sense. And in the Abbey, I think the trust, and they give you and trust in you to have ethical conduct, no, if you decide to be here. So that's how I discover the trust is here. Another thing will be respect, and all of them are very interact one another and are very interconnect. So I think the ethical conduct and respect are very connect. So because in here, if you decide to live here, you need to follow. Now every morning you wake up and you need to remind yourself what is the kind of philosophy you need to follow. No, every day is like you wake up and on the meditation is the first thing you need to remember. So it's a no harming philosophy in all ways, no? So it's like, yeah, you need to be very sure that is going to happen. Another thing will be tolerance and acceptance. Well, first I will say that tolerance is here because we are not perfect, we are on the way, or we are trying to be there, to find the aim of Buddhahood. And we also need to have the tolerance between one another because we grew up in different countries with different points of view, with different things to do things, and everything is different. But there are certain, I don't like the word because I don't think that common sense exists because everyone has his own mind, but it's like we need to be agree one another, no? And yeah, to share the differences between us. I think also we are different, and our minds have different predispositions, capacities, and so we need to also understand the other person in that way. And that's how I might connect compassion also, no? Because when I understand the situation and the story of the other person, I can connect with them and also feel the same compassion for myself, because I'm also in the same situation, and that person is maybe pushing my buttons. And it's like, feel compassion for myself because I'm suffering, and feel compassion for the other one who is also suffering, same I. So, and compassion is also very close to love, because what we want is the happiness for all we are here, no? And we want to the other one be happy, as same I want, yeah. And the number 6 is very important if you want to survive in this laboratory, because it's patience. So you need to have patience. If you don't have the patience with yourself first, like say, okay, I'm going to make mistakes one and again, but also have the same patience for the other one, no, because it's in the same situation. Equanimity will be the next one. And it's interesting because during this roller coaster, there are certain days that you can wake up with a very equanimity mind, and then something happened is you lost that equanimity. So how you can recover that equanimity, is maybe are the hormones, maybe as the karma, maybe something happens, but it's like, where is it? It's like, and the joy effort of every day. I think every day needs to feel that you made a joy effort, because you are here, you survive, and you still want to be here. It's like, that's the point. I think it's very interesting. And every day is like joy effort, definitely. And the generous and the compassion, kindness and generosity, that's very incredible. Just in this laboratory, in the Abbey, you can live with these two in a very flourish way, because obviously this space and these were built with the generosity and the kindness of others, and you feed your body with the generosity and the kindness of others. So you need to live and be grateful for that every day, That's why you need to remember that, and that the kindness of the people who believes on this path also. Well, I think this is just the beginning of what is coming next, because I think this is just a part of the the constructive process that we are living in our lives, and how the courage to face that mind or that demon that is inside, because sometimes it's very difficult. And we need to analyze very carefully, and this space give you the opportunity to do it. So it's amazing. I mean, if you have the courage and you want to do your own research, please come to the Abbey. Yeah, sure. And what is more important is, I think, the result or the aim is not close now, but it could be. And I think what is very important is the process, and each one have its own process, each one have its own mind, each one have its own issues, and yeah, we are very different, but we need to continue and growing on the path. Well, I just want to thank for your patience, for everything, for to share this experience together, and you can learn for one another, and we can learn each other, one another. I don't want to cry, but it's like, well, now I also discovered that how it works, this economy of generosity, because in this economy of generosity, you need to share your virtues, and that it means that you need to give and share with the others. So it's a better idea to share and give your virtues than your own virtues. So I think it's very incredible, this experience, and I really recommend everyone to come. Thank you.